Still Chillin' is an independent podcast where lifelong friends and guests sample the best tequilas and more.
Grab your favorite drink, listen and chill with us.
Go to stillchillin.com
to see how you can help.
Can you hear me?
Yo, boy, can you hear me?
It almost doesn't sound like you.
Ahí está, mira.
Oh man, your voice is creeping me out. Oh man.
You ready, Cougar? Ya se armó.
Oh man, that's dope. All right, so for those who can't see, because I haven't caught up on videos yet, Chino's wearing a pretty dope. He's the only one who dressed up, and he went all the way.
Chamucos.
He's got the Freddy Krueger glove and everything.
Freddy Krueger face?
Oh, I got this.
Estamos chaleando con el compa Freddy.
I was like, why did your voice sound so creepy?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off, dude, because my face is hot.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, that's so creepy.
Well, this is a special episode we're doing, right? It's a Halloween special, El Chamuco tequila and Añejo, actually. This will be our first Añejo, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It will be our first.
So yeah, this is our first Añejo tequila, El Chamuco, El Cucuy. Ay, güey.
And this is an emergency recording session too.
Yeah, man.
We're trying to get it out.
On Halloween, for sure.
Tuesday.
Well, you know what? I realized, okay, maybe I get it out tomorrow, since we always release on Mondays.
That is true.
That's true.
We'll see if it's possible. If I wake up early tomorrow.
Oh, you're not going to
sleep
sleep until 11?
No. No, I'm gonna. I've been listening to like motivational videos, and one of the first things to say is like, tell yourself you're gonna get up early and do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. I've been telling myself that all year, and I haven't really done it. I'm gonna start. I used to do it, but man.
It's better now than later.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get in that habit because
Yeah, it skips.
What a costume.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
You onda, carnal? I like the sweater, man. It's a nice sweater, Chino.
Nice. You missed it, bro.
Finally.
I was all dressed up as El Freddy Krueger.
Oh, está bien, Federico. Nice.
Tú sabes.
Oh my goodness, your costume's so crazy.
What costume? This is what I normally wear.
Oh well, the glasses, man.
Oh,
The glasses
yeah.
threw me off.
You're trying to look like
Being Tom Cruise?
Joe Biden.
There you go.
His sunglasses.
He's Brown Brandon.
What's up, CeeLo?
What's up, man? Oh, Jesus. Man, he's over there, oil tycoon and shit.
So, are we going to count this as an episode number or just a
Yeah.
special?
Nah, it could
'Cause then-
be special episode 33, Halloween special.
That sounds cool, man.
You know, 33 is kind of like a Illuminati number.
Oh,
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 33 degrees, 33. Like if you now that I told you the number 33, you're gonna see it a lot more. Let's put it
You
that
told
way.
me last time. I didn't see shit.
You'll see. You'll hear news report of 33 troops. 30 randomly, it's always like 33. Like they'll say something like 33,000 emails. Really?
Oh,
33,000 emails? Like you? Why does it have to be 33?
that's a lot of emails.
So you'll see the number.
Gnome 33.
Oh, really? No. So this is there any
No,
33? So, hey, Luis, have you seen this bottle, right? Didn't you give it to Carlos? I think I heard.
Yeah, but I didn't look at it. I just got it. Looks cool, though.
Yeah, it's tequila, Chamucos, Añejo. It's a fairly priced Añejo, though.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you guys didn't pay too much.
Nope.
Yeah. I paid around 60. Luis, are you drinking anything today?
Yeah, I'm drinking goat milk.
Ugh. What the hell?
Hey, why not just drink some goat's blood?
Drinking pajaretes or what?
Nah, just regular goat milk. The drink of my people.
Skippy's get back to work, so he needs all that vitamin.
But yeah, episode 33, Halloween Spectacular.
Hey, today the Simpsons episode comes out, no? Like the Halloween one?
Does it really?
Oh yeah. It
I
should.
think so. Usually it's like a week or like during Halloween.
Man, I stopped kind of watching The Simpsons. Their voices annoy me, man. They keep the same people. Everybody sounds like everybody sounds horrible. Like you tell that the voice actors are super old now.
Mm.
Like Marge always had an annoying voice, but now it's even worse. It's like
Tony.
really bad.
I haven't
But,
watched that show in over 10 years. I
Oh,
think.
dude, I was hooked on that show forever.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, same here.
I think we're all were, no?
Yeah, probably.
When did the Simpsons start? Actually,
Like 80 something. I was in first grade.
that was no. I just looked it up. It was 1989. I was trying to correlate it with this bottle because this Chamuco started in 1982.
Oh, so it's old, huh?
Well, not that old.
That's kind of old. 92. Well, that's super.
I know, bro. We're like all hovering around that year.
Yeah.
Bro,
Okay, no, that's not old. That's fine.
It's younger than us, Tony.
It's a startup. It has a lot of room to
Yeah.
figure itself out.
Chamuco is like a slang for devil, because
The
really,
boogeyman.
Yeah.
right? It's like a slang term.
So they have a description of it on their website. What the how they kind of got the name.
Hmm.
The tequila was going missing in the location and distillery, so they thought it was Chamucos taking the sip out of it, which I highly doubt it. It was probably the employees taking some sips here and there.
I did not know that. There's something else I don't know. This little catchphrase. What does "Si amanece nos vamos" mean? Like if the devil wakes up, run away, or what? Si amanece, what? Are you talking about the day? Are they saying if the
Kind of like when light comes out, it will be gone, because nomás salen en la noche.
Oh.
You know, like the chamucos only come out at night. So in the daytime, se pelan.
Yeah, basically, right? The Chamuco will always vanish in the darkness in the places, right? Cuando amanece, nos pelamos, dude. Once the sun's out, we're out of here. Fuck this. Yeah, we ain't fucking around.
Okay.
If dawn comes, we will leave.
So listen what they say. Chamucos are believed to be dark, shadowy creatures who appear in the dreams and only visit briefly at night. Chamucos play bothersome, frightening, and mischievous acts. Los chamucos. So also one of our cats, we nicknamed him Chamuco because he looked like a little chamuco. And he is a mischievous little brat. So yeah, that's about right.
The black one?
No, actually not the black one, the gray one, because he has big eyes. So at night, it's like dark and you just see his bright eyes. Like,
So it's creepy, man. I mean, I think cats are kind of creepy already because of Stephen King. When I was in Mexico, there was some movie I watched where
Sleepwalker.
You're asleep and they lay on your chest and they like steal your breath or something. You know what I'm talking about?
I think it's Sleepwalker, right?
Maybe.
Sleepwalkers, no?
They frequently had sightings that were reported in distilleries for them of chamucos.
So talking about distillery, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing I learned is that I guess this thing has been around from like different distillery to different distillery. Like, well, actually, this is the fourth distillery now.
Fucking Skips, you're stupid. Ese, güey. Peínate el bigote, güey.
His beard keeps getting bigger with time.
Tanto que comió en México, güey, le salió... Ya,
Well, Papa. Oh, wait. That's one for the books, man.
I'm looking at the back of this bottle. It says,
So do both of you have the same gnome?
I have 1586.
I have 1586 as well.
Chino, what do you got?
Yeah, I have the same as you, 1586, boys.
So a cool bottle. You guys want to get going with opening it up?
Sure thing.
So Luis gave you this bottle how long ago, Carlos?
No te yo.
Oh, we can't hear you, Silos.
I think you're muted, Carlos.
It's Illuminati. They tapped in.
The fucking CIA, they saw this face and they're like, fuck that shit.
Dijeron, este chamuco como que no, güey.
We lost Carlos.
We lost you, bro. We can't hear you.
Now?
There we go.
Huh, that's odd. Well, anyway, I was saying he gave it to me for my birthday about a month, right? Like beginning of the month. Yeah.
Oh.
Me echó
And you didn't
me
even
echó
open it, huh?
chamucos encima. Not yet. I figured we can make this a special episode. I mean, I knew Halloween was around the corner, and you know, we like all things haunting.
Nice.
So, it's that big
Thinking
deal.
ahead.
Yeah. Do you guys have any? You know, speaking of special Halloween episode,
Yeah.
do you guys have any supernatural stories?
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in that stuff? You guys ever experience anything?
For
Yeah.
sure.
I think we all have, no? I think,
Yeah. What is up with this cork? This thing is snug, isn't it? Or
nah,
is it
dude.
just me?
Just you.
I don't know.
Nice and tight, the way I like it.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if Carlos struggles. I'm predicting he will.
Oh, you mean to pull it out?
Yeah,
pull it out?
yeah, take it out. It's not that easy.
Make sure you pull out, Silos. Always pull out.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of tight, right?
Like a torta at night, bro.
Those are the best.
We're going to pour some, Tony?
Yep. Oh man, did you smell it? It's kind of funky smelling.
Yeah, it does.
Let me put it in my cup.
It's a nice bottle, though.
Man, the smell is.
Oof. Damn, the smell is strong.
Hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
now
you
we
now.
hear you.
Oh, okay. Because it's an Añejo, I brought out my special sniffer. Remember the OG? The Añejo sniffer? Try this bad boy out.
What smells are you getting, Silos?
Ooh, definitely getting that oak barrel. French oak. Caramel, vanilla. Agave is coming through. Normally it doesn't, but
Yeah, it has a little bit of agave, but it has something sweet. Yeah.
like a vanilla caramel.
Or caramelo. Yeah.
Yeah, vanilla caramel.
Oh, and Tony's where's caramel? What's it, Tony?
Caramel by the sea.
Caramel. It does smell good, but there was like a musty smell, a little bit.
Musty. Ah, cabrón. Think about a whiskey and basically the same aromas. That's what you're getting.
Man, I haven't had whiskey in forever. Like I got so used to Blanco tequila that just like I'm not even thinking I'm gonna like this, but maybe I will.
Hey, the other day I had some whiskey, dude. I went out on Thursday and yeah, I was like, oh, I guess I got so used to the Blancos
Yeah.
and I wasn't feeling the whiskey.
Why don't we take a minute to let them hear our sponsors, right? Here's the break.
Hey, Luis, you know what we need actually?
What?
We need like a in-between kind of commercial telling people to do like the really basic things. Let's give it a random shot, Luis.
You be like horny housewife, chubby housewife. Click on the link below.
So if you're listening, one easy way to help us out is
Don't forget to subscribe. Click on that thumbs up. Leave any comment.
just put 5 stars, but write whatever you want. Let us know.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because it's additive free, right? So it's like, how do you get more flavors?
Aged. They're all aged.
They're aged on the barrels, right? So, getting the flavor from the wood.
So,
Yeah.
Carlos, is it just wood that? So that's the only. I mean,
Yeah, because it's either 50% rye and corn, or higher percent corn. So those are the two flavors, and then the barrels. Remember, the thing with American bourbon or whiskey is that the barrels have to be brand new, so that wood flavor is the strongest. Because sometimes once you've aged a few things, it loses some of the flavor. So in this case, they use probably like French oak barrels from previous bourbon or other spirits. So it dilutes some of that wood finish, the oak, the French oak, white oak, whatever it is. So yeah, that's a big part of why bourbon. And remember, they're aging at least, I would say a low age bourbon or whiskey is 3 to 5 years, 6 years. Some of them are 10 years. So they're definitely aging them longer than tequila and even Añejo.
well, this is because añejos have like it's just between 1 and 3 years, right? And then extra añejo, that's like above 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
This is 18 months, is what I think I heard. That's
Okay, yeah, I wasn't able to find that. You want to take a sip, boys, or what?
all right, man.
Silos, can you do the honors, amigo? I think we lost you again, Silos.
If we did, let's do it right now. Pa arriba, pa
Arriba,
abajo,
abajo,
pa
al centro,
y pa adentro.
pa dentro.
While he fixes the sound.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, I like it better than the repos we've had.
Right? Yeah, it's smooth. It's really smooth.
I was gonna ask Luis if he's gonna go trick or treating with that outfit.
Sick.
Yes.
When is that? I mean,
On the day off, dude. We always
Yeah,
do
it's the
day
day
off.
of.
okay.
Damn, it's good.
You know, the one
So what-
thing, yeah, it's good. You can taste the caramel notes, vanilla. There's that little oakiness. It's kind of like you can taste some of that. You can almost taste the tierra mojada too, like back at the end.
See, that's the smell I was maybe thinking about.
The húmedo,
Yeah.
or what? What's it?
The
That's what you call
humedad
it?
smell, like. But let me just see if that's still there.
You could taste the oak. You could taste the agave, right? And that's just kind of weird because it's been aged for a while, so you could get the taste of the agave. Just Skips, how was your little Wednesday and Thursday trip?
It was fun. It was from like 6 in the afternoon to like 5 in the morning, dude. I was nonstop partying, dude. And then I woke up
Nice.
at 8, and I was still hungry, so I went to go get me a torta.
Ah,
Yeah. Sí, güey.
Hey, have you ever thought about going down there like Halloween time? Like, would they dress up?
No, I in Tijuana, sí, like in that little, like in the Revolution little part,
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah. Pero así como en los pueblitos más allá, not really, dude.
Yeah, it's an American thing, you know. Well, think
They don't
about
do
it.
Halloween in Mexico, right?
No, they don't. But we follow it right with the Dia de los Muertos, right?
Yeah.
November 1st is el Dia de los Muertos for kids,
Yeah.
and November 2nd for the adults that have passed.
In Mexico, so growing up in your towns, was Dia de los Muertos really a thing?
No, not with me,
Yeah.
not with us. No.
Yeah.
We do. We go to the grave and take them flowers and all that stuff. Obviously, you know, clean their grave up, and kinda
But
spend the day
all
with them.
the makeup and all that extra stuff.
Yeah, they still do.
Okay.
Not to the extreme like some other towns where they have like giant skeletons and, you know, like do a
Yeah, yeah.
parade and all that stuff. But I do remember them having like the makeup and all that stuff. It's still kind of traditional over there.
Yeah, because I don't think we did it too much at all.
You guys didn't do it, güey, porque era. Les cuesta la pintura. They were being too frugal. Didn't you make the movie Coco?
No, I didn't want to come back. I know what the holiday means and all that, but I'm just saying,
You know,
like, I
so
wonder
you don't-
why.
So you don't forget.
Exactly.
That makes
That's
sense
actually
for
pretty
sure.
cool. And it's true though. That's a good meaning of that movie, man.
Yeah.
Mientras que el recuerdo viva, el muerto va a seguir viviendo.
Well, that's the cool thing about the holiday, for sure.
You know where they actually do celebrate that a lot, like in Michoacán, like in Pátzcuaro and all that. Like those regions, they actually do have like big festivals.
That's what I was gonna say. That in Michoacán, it's really big, especially Pátzcuaro, because it's, I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's like a little island town. There's a pretty popular like cemetery where everybody puts the ofrendas, but it's tiny and you get a lot of people that go there. So Michoacán's big on Dia de los Muertos. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the second biggest aside from like the big desfile out in Mexico City, Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, wow.
They just recently started that because of that movie that James Bond won.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Because of the movie, they started the big.
Yeah,
Right.
it just got more popular.
yeah, the big parade. Yeah,
Oh, so it got
Okay.
more attention, and they started going out more.
yeah.
We've been trying to make it out there since 2018 to be there for Dia de los Muertos, but it's tough. It's a tough time around, for school and work, and so. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week on Sunday, I'm gonna be at some event in Atlanta at a cemetery. We went today to look at it. Oof, it's really cool. Like, it's a big cemetery. That's kind of weird that people can just walk in there. It's like a park, but it's got like big old mausoleums and it's super big. So they're having a Day of the Dead event there at the cemetery.
hey, did you guys ever go to one of those haunted places? Like they had the remember the haunted mansion out in PV? I think it was the
Dude, remember we tried going and we got lost? We couldn't find it?
couldn't
Yeah.
find it. The Vanderbilt mansion in PV.
Nah. In Mexico, I used to stay at when we used to go visit some people, one of my tias, so they lived in like a 2-floor house, but nobody nobody would go to the second floor.
Why?
Because it was haunted, basically. Yeah, I think we used to go up there. No, we used to go up there. Like they lived on both floors, but I forget somebody died, and then they wouldn't go up there anymore at all, and they would tell me like that it's haunted, and I didn't believe them, right, at all. But the craziest thing was like when we go over and spend the night or wherever at their house, and we'd be sleeping downstairs. It's the middle of the night. You'd hear people walking upstairs.
Maybe era un tacuache.
There's nobody up there. No, it felt like footsteps.
Like actual footsteps?
Yeah, it was fucking creepy. There's a lot of haunted house stories over there. Like
in Mexico, yeah.
Sometimes they say that if it's haunted, you tear the house down. There's something buried underneath it.
Oh yeah.
You've heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Well, you're like poltergeist right there.
Yeah.
Andale.
Yeah.
No, that was the Indian gravesite, no?
Yeah, poltergeist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Or sometimes there's like dead people who like need you to do something for them, and then they'll go away.
We were staying in a place that was haunted, actually. Remember my parents split up? And then we moved out, right? Because we left with my mom. And my uncle had just gotten married, so he let us stay in his house. We were in, it was South Central. He had just bought his house. He was trying to, go on his honeymoon, so we stayed there. Me and Ruben were like, what, maybe 15? And then so it was all three of us. We went with my mom. We were sleeping on the floor in one of the bedrooms, right? It's a 3-bedroom house. So we were fucking around. We were just fucking around. Like, my mom had to go to work. We were fucking around, laughing, giggling. We were kids and shit. My mom got mad. She's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to eat because we didn't let her sleep. Mm-hmm. So she got up and walked out of the room. So me and Ruben were like, that's fucked up. She has to go to work. Maybe let's just tell her to come back, and then, she could get some rest. And then, so me and Ruben walked to the living room, and in the corner, there's a person just in the fetal position, dude, just like tucked in. Like you see a shadow. So me and Ruben walk over there, and then when we go to touch it, it vanished, dude. It's completely gone. Hey. And me and Ruben were like, what the fuck? So then we go to the kitchen. My mom's sitting on the counter. So, and she was just sitting on the counter. We're like, and me and Ruben, we never talked about it after that anymore, but it was like, me and him both experienced that. It was crazy. And come to tell us later, my uncle told us that the house was actually haunted. Oh. And that there was I don't know, he never told us if somebody died in the house or not, but there was that the spirit was really strong and it would fuck with you. Because once he moved in, he sold the house already. That, you would walk around in the house and you feel like somebody pushed you. Or you feel stuff like that. So it was pretty crazy. He ended up selling the house, but yeah, he moved out of there.
Freaked me out.
That was crazy.
I'm gonna move on to ice, cause
ice.
I didn't think we were gonna do ice because of the Añejo, but I can go get some.
I gotta try it on ice just to see what it's like. Añejos don't go on ice typically.
No.
That's weird.
Skip it. Do you have any of those stories while we try ice?
Nah, I just remember when I was when we used to go to Mexico, we used to always go to like the cemeteries over there in El Rancho, and we used to just get fucking shit-faced. That was it. Nothing like scary. But al contrario, we were kind of like asking for it, and never had like. Sure. Yeah, no, we would party right there. Actually, I know it's kind of disrespectful now I think about it, but I'm talking about like in the cemetery, like así como like, pero en el rancho, like the cemeteries. I don't know where you guys are from, but where we're from, they're not the nicest places. It's not like over here where nice, great green grass. Over there, está llena de hierbas. Like some of them don't have tombstones. They're just like a mound of dirt with like a little wooden cross.
Do they have those? I don't know. They look like cubbies. Do they have those over there? Where it's like a big wall, and then they put the casket in and they close it?
No. Those, but there is like old school, like kind of like little casitas from like the 1800s, like the people that had money over there. Yeah, like the old school ones. I actually took pictures of those.
Actually, I have some pictures too.
¿Las en un altar?
Sí, pero los que tenían dinero like back in the 1800s, like really nice. Like, yeah. But yeah, no, like I never encountered anything like that. But I heard stories about like the Yeah, it's about some lady dancing and I wind up being the devil or something like that. I don't know. That's just everybody tells that story or some shit like that. I don't know.
I'm gonna send you guys some pictures of our pantheon over there. Because when I was there, I took some photos.
Yeah, well, the cemeteries from here compared to Mexico's are a whole different thing. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
here,
it depends where in Mexico. Porque te digo, the one in Sinaloa looks super nice. Fucking residencias.
Well, yeah, but also the families take care of it. Here in the cemeteries in the U.S., you know, the cemetery takes care of the whole property, right? They trim the grass, they water it, and all that stuff. In Mexico, you know, you go take care of your own people, basically. And like you say, there's hierbas, there's weeds growing everywhere, whatever, and you go over there and you cut everything up and clean it up, clean their grave up, and make it look nice. If not, you know, their tomb looks like shit.
Ah, dude, oh man, your cemetery is super nice. Hey, Tony, I remember your cemetery. It came out on the news. Remember they were fucking stealing graves?
I heard you told me that, yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
No, güey, eso es una chulada.
Oh yeah, this is nice, dude. Our shit's all puebloed out.
How's this on ice, guys? What does it taste like? Kind of tastes like
the alcohol comes out more of it on it, no?
I don't know. So you're not supposed to drink them on ice, huh, Carlos? Kind of like
Not the añejos, man. Not the añejos.
Yeah, you get more of the alcohol taste.
Definitely doesn't need it.
No.
You know what? It tastes like pineapple.
Oh, actually, I read something about them that they use something about pineapple.
I've been having this mixed drink lately that has pineapple in it, so I'm like, definitely tastes like pineapple when it's on ice. Maybe there's a pineapple taste when it's not on ice that I didn't notice. Maybe it's always there.
But anyways, like I was saying, you guys, I've never seen a ghost, but my parents' house in Mexico, I know there was like a family that was buried, and my sister says she's seen the mom and girl. She said it's a girl and a mom that come up we have a mirror in one of my parents' room, and I've had people say that they've heard or seen things. Have any of you guys ever played the Ouija board?
Not the actual one, but remember as kids we used to make it all the time.
Yeah.
The paper.
Yeah, the paper one.
You know, but the only experience I did have with the Ouija board back in like 8th grade was with a buddy of mine, Alex and Chris. We were playing, and to this day, we stuck to our stories as far as like nobody moved it, but it moved. So we don't know. They were just here maybe 3-4 months ago, and but I've never seen anything or felt anything. Even when we were playing, I didn't feel anything like, oh, this is weird. I just thought somebody's moving it, but I'm telling you, to this day, the guys say none of them moved it, right? So shout out to Chris and Alex. They were there. They still swear it wasn't them. It wasn't me.
Well, that's a weird thing about like, so Chino, you said you and your brother saw something, right?
Yeah, we actually saw it.
Me, I constantly, like, if I get up in the middle of the night to like go get water or something, I have to tell myself like, there's nothing there, nobody's in the house, because like my mind, if I'm walking in the dark, I think I can make myself see something that's not there and react to it.
Yeah, of course. Like, that's normal.
So I have to constantly tell myself, "There's nothing there. There's not." It's actually so bad that right now we have a dog because. So one time I stayed in the house. One time I stayed in the house alone. Like Mia was off at her sister's or something like that, and I had to be here by myself. I'm not used to being in the house all alone, and it's just weird to not have anything in the house. So I was like, all right, let's go get you a dog.
Well, actually, now you brought up Mia, your wife. Same thing. My wife started working from home, right? And she said she heard something or whatever, and she felt it really close to her. So I'm gonna see if I can find it. I have footage of her. She ran out of the house with a knife, and then she called me like someone's in the house. I'm like, dude, like what the fuck? She's like I'm looking at the cameras. There's nothing. So she was working on her desk, just typing away whatever she's doing, and then she heard footsteps coming to her, and she heard it and she felt it, like when you feel like somebody's actually looking at you type. That she felt it, she felt the presence, and she heard somebody call her name.
Oh,
so she was tripping out, but she was thinking maybe it was her dad because her dad had recently just passed. It's been a year.
Oh, shit.
So she was, tripping out. She was like, "What the fuck?" And then she panicked. She ran out. She grabbed the kitchen knife and went outside. And I had the video footage of her standing in the backyard with a fucking knife in her hand. And then she calls our dog. But my dog was only a puppy. She was only like 8 months.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, our dog's name is Sky. She's like, "Sky, go inside. Go inside." And the dog's like all happy trying to, get petted and stuff. She calls me. She's like, "I heard shit inside the house. Somebody's there, but I'm outside with the knife." Like, what the fuck are you doing? So I'm like, and I looked at the cameras. Like, I didn't see nobody. I think she just locked the door and she went to her mom's house after that. Until she waited for me to get home.
Hey.
But I mean, she says she hears shit. I don't hear anything. I like you, Tony, when you say, when you get up at night, whatever. At this point, I don't care anymore. Like, si hay algo, pues, fuck it. Just do what you got to do. Let me sleep because I got to go to work tomorrow. That's where I'm at.
No, for me, it's like subliminal. Like, I think of it for like 2 seconds, and then like, yeah.
The question is, do you believe in the existence of it? Like that there's something out there? It's like, I'm not gonna tell myself yes.
Now that I think about it, so that experience that I tell you when at my uncle's house when we were living there, that was a chamuco, right?
It was South Central.
Hey.
So yeah, so it was a chamuco, right? Because it just vanished right into the night, into the dark.
Tina says she saw when we lived in Lakewood, our next door neighbor was an old lady. Oh, she was already old, and she actually passed away not too long after we moved in. Because she said that she was awoken around 2 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning, and she heard somebody rustling through trash cans. And we had another neighbor to the right of us who was one of those who kind of did rummage through the trash and look for recyclables and things like that. So she thought it was her, and she looked outside and she saw like an older lady just kind of walking by in like a white nightgown. But she didn't think anything of it because, of course, right, it was late. She was like half asleep. But we kind of find out that it wasn't our neighbor to the right, and the other one's way too old to be able to do that. So to this day, she thinks she saw the ghost of the neighbor who had passed away. But yeah.
Actually, now that I realize it, I remember I went to college and art school in Florida. This place called Ringling. After it was founded by the guy who founded Ringling Brothers. Okay, so there's this joke about you went to clown school, because it was founded by the guy who founded that. But anyways, it was founded like in the 30s or something like that. But I remember I didn't live in this hall. It was like a big building. Like there was 2 dorms. Like this was one of them, and they said that place was haunted. It was like known to be a haunted building, and it's a dorm full of college kids. Like if you look it up, like if you do a search for like Keating Hall, Ringling haunted, whatever, it'll come up as a haunted location or whatever.
Okay.
But, yeah, and even the place I stayed in, there was tales that it was haunted because it was like a small dorm, and it used to be like an old person's home, so a bunch of people died in it. So, anyways, okay, that's pretty good so far. I'm gonna go back to neat right now.
Okay.
And we didn't mention, but this is also a additive-free tequila.
Yes,
it is. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's gnome and everything, right? They use what do they use? Silos. What type of oven was it? Do you remember? It's just they use the oven, right? They don't use the what's the other one called?
The autoclave.
Yeah.
No, they use brick ovens. Yeah, stone or brick ovens.
Yeah,
roller mill. Stainless steel tanks. Fermentation without fibers. Stainless steel pots. Yeah.
Hey, what do they distill in? Stainless steel with coil or what? Or copper?
Stainless steel pot. So no, just a regular stainless steel pot. No copper coil.
Also, there's no copper in this distillery?
Nope. Not in this one.
And this one's from Los Altos.
Los Altos de Jalisco.
Deep well water. It smells good, right, Tony?
Yeah. It's actually... This Añejo's pretty good because I haven't liked the repos at all. I thought they've been okay.
No, but actually, once you came back from ice, the aromas really kicked out. They're really good. You can smell like the vanilla a lot.
Yeah.
I still think I like one of them being on ice exactly for that reason because it makes me taste more things.
I don't know if it's kind of like the bourbon or whiskey sometimes that you put on ice, so the water itself opens it up.
Okay.
So you could do like a drop in it instead of just actually have the ice. Yeah.
How about we put a drop of a chela?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a drop of water. Chela, I don't know about that.
Make a tequila.
Man, so I put some
Oof.
water in it right now. Let me see what happens.
Tequila beer.
A little splash of beer and a tequila makes it a tequila.
How the oil prices, Skippy?
How's the gasoline prices?
Huh?
Are you gonna be messing with the gasoline prices?
Yes.
Aren't they horrible over there already? How
It's like
much higher?
$7.
Hey, $7? Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some places hit like $6.90 something, dude. It's fucking expensive.
Hey, since this is a Halloween special, like, I was actually pretty curious. Like, have you guys heard a specific version of La Llorona story? Because I've heard, I did some digging, and there's like everybody has a different version.
Well, but it all ends the same. She drowns her kids because of a scorned lover.
No, see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I heard, right? But I had never heard that growing up. I just knew that, like, oh, she's like crying for her kids because they died, right? That's what I heard, but I didn't hear the whole. I got the threat. So like, kids are told the story to make them behave. Like, at least that's why I heard the story.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I heard though. Viene La Llorona because she's looking for her kids. But so I was looking before this episode. I was researching, and there's so many different versions of the story. One of them, she's like an indigenous Indian who's married to this rich like a colonizer, and she gets cheated on.
Yeah, I heard that story.
Okay, but
Yeah,
I bet
scorned lover.
But did you hear a different version of who the people were? Like, did you hear that she was like an indigenous native?
No, they never mentioned the indigenous, but I did hear the part que era un señor rico, and I think the guy left her for another chick or something like that, and in a way for her to get even, she drowned the kids or something like that.
Okay, that's the version you heard. Did you guys hear the same version? Because I have a different version.
Something similar to that. Not about. Yeah, I think it was that. Like, you know, her husband left her or something for some reason,
Or cheated or
and
something.
she. I don't remember.
Something like that.
I don't remember them saying that she had any adultery or anything, but that there was that she couldn't deal with it no more, so she drowned the kids.
Okay.
And then she like, you know, se arrepintió, and she's like, you know, I wanted my kids, and she killed herself, right?
Okay.
From what I heard.
Okay.
That's what I had heard.
Did you hear a different version, Carlos, or the same?
Same thing. Like he says, she was a scorned lover. So in her like madness and rage, she drowned her children on accident. Not on accident, like just kind of like at mad rage.
Yeah.
So obviously she was sentenced to roam the earth even after death to find her kids. So it was like, you gotta be careful because she's gonna confuse you for her kids and take you with her.
Check this out. My mom, she got this different story because I actually called her. I was like, hey, I'm looking and I'm hearing all these different versions. I don't remember you telling me this. What is your version of it that you heard? So her mom told her this other version of the story. It's pretty effective, but it's simpler. It's less gory in a way. So her story was like so my grandma would tell my mom that there was a mom, she was in the kitchen making tortillas, and her kids wouldn't shut up. They were crying and crying. So she told them, hey, be quiet. And they wouldn't listen. So she dragged them to the river and sat them in the water to punish them. But the current was too strong and it dragged them away. So she doesn't kill her kids. The river takes them away. And she's screaming for them, oh, my hijos, mis hijos. And then, so they use that story and they say like, hey, so they tell you if your kids are misbehaving, if they're crime, like they would tell my mom, like, hey, para de llorar, porque si no viene la llorona y te va a llevar. And then my mom that was terrifying to her. Like, she's like, oh, she wouldn't want to cry.
Well, that makes sense though. Yeah, because think about it. Before punishments that we had, you know, when they would put rice on the floor, you would kneel down on the fucking rice. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. Like, that was one of the punishments. You know, hincate en arroz, or they'll make you hold the books, right? Oh yeah. So for sure. A punishment, you know, where it's like, I want my kids to stop crying. Let me take them to the river. And now you guys have, obviously they didn't have running water back then. Yeah. So the water's cold. Yeah. So los voy a poner en el agua
Uh-huh.
This is your punishment.
Yes.
But the river took them away, and now she's like, oh, mis hijos,
Yeah.
So
And because I asked her, did you hear this other version? She's like, no, I never heard anything like that about like the cheating or the jealous husband or none of that. That was the only version she ever heard was that version. So
now you got me thinking about it. I'm gonna hit up my cousins in Mexico and see what actual stories they have from it. You know who she was probably cheating with? Con el chamuco.
Chamuco.
Le metieron el chamuco.
man, I think I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a last one for the review session. I'm having it right now.
Thank you, Skippy.
This is, I like this bottle too. It's like heavy. I don't know. Are they all this heavy?
They're pro recycle. So they're like one of the guys, Cesar Hernandez, one of the makers. He used to hand blow glass bottles and stuff like that, right? So he was a hand blown glass bottle artist. So the way they came about was it was two friends that wanted to do a tequila, which was Antonio Arruta.
Mm-hmm.
He's the actual Mexican filmmaker.
¿No es el que le dicen el negro o el chivo?
No,
I don't know, one of those.
Urrutia. Antonio. Oh, it's tu tocayo, Tony. Antonio, man.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had another guy that showed up called Mark Howard. He's a U.S. Tequila importer. And, all of them got together, and that's how they made the tequila, basically.
Oh, man. Review time. Chino. Why not you this time?
Well, thank you very much for choosing the Freddy Krueger.
Since you went through the effort of dressing up, you missed his mask, please. You should show the mask really quick, Chino, so he can see it.
Oh, I even got the metal glove, dude.
That's tight. Is that the actual replica?
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. No, I seen those at the HorrorCon. Yeah.
I always use it for Halloween, so it's pointless to keep it in the box, right?
Yeah, no, that shit's cool though, man. I've seen it. Yeah.
Then I got the mascara.
Okay. Oh, that's cool, man.
Put a picture Freddy Krueger.
What does it say in Skippy's? What does it say in the back, Skippy?
Oh, I don't know. Please, any idea of what you're propagating back there?
We'll be flagged like a motherfucker on YouTube.
Oh no, you mean it says still chilling, right?
Yeah, just still chilling.
Yeah. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. Yeah, but Tony, so this is what I was telling you before, like how I like the añejos.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get those flavors, right? You get the little sweetness flavor from the barrel and everything like that.
Yeah.
You don't get the strong alcohol taste, and they taste good both in ice and neat.
Yeah.
I give Chamucos shit. I give 8.3.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna give it. It's good. I liked it.
You liked it?
Yeah.
I was thinking it was not gonna be good, but it's good. I really like it.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's my first añejo. Maybe there's way better ones, but I'm liking it so much. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's your highest one.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never liked anything but blancos, and this is the first thing I've actually. I mean, I have Fortaleza Repo, and I was like, yeah, this is it's okay.
But that's the Repo, right? Because you're getting the blended between both of them, Blanco
much-
and Añejos.
I think Repos, they just have too much oak and not enough sweet to win me away
Over?
from
Yeah.
the blancos. Yeah, this has more sweet, and it has the oak, and it has agave. It's like it's worth it. So that's so far 8.5 for me.
Long as you don't get in the habit of, I know you liked it, but doesn't mean you get up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and tell Mia that you ran into the chamuco and then I had a drink at night.
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. What's up, Silas? What you got? Or something.
The chamucos messing with your connection.
The
man.
chamucos makes
Yeah,
a
right?
connection, bro. Damn.
Fucking
Pinche chamuco, te
troublemaker.
cuidado, güey.
All right. How about now? You good? We good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
can hear you. Oh.
All right, for sure. Yeah. All right. So, solid añejo, definitely an 8.3. That's what I was thinking. I know,
Yeah.
Chino, we kind of fell on the same score, but I didn't have it on
Oh.
ice. I didn't bring ice, but just because I thought, okay, you don't have this on ice. But did the water open it up, Tony?
Yeah, it tastes good with some water. That's a good sign because if I'm feeling cheap, I could
You
Always add water.
I could add some water to it and it still tastes good. Not bad.
At night, like instead of being like La Llorona, mis hijos, like mis botellas.
Yeah. So guess what, guys? I told you this would happen.
Huh.
I predicted it. You have to really
But-
look close.
8.33.
8.3
Oh, shit.
and 8.3 is 33.
33. There you go. Damn,
Oh.
fucking Tony.
See, Luis,
Or
you have
I
to
did it.
actually
Hey,
look.
And actually, Silos' mic cut off 33 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to look.
Ooh.
or 8 plus 5 is 13.
Mhm.
So there's your 3. I don't know.
Wait, I was like, what the fuck? Hey, but actually, you know how? Have you guys ever had any like crazy, scary dreams or anything like that?
Yes. Oh, yes.
I'm scared right now because I looked at this picture that Carlos sent me.
Hey, that's La Llorona, Carlos, or what?
Yeah, so that's Skippy. When we were at the Xochimilco, when we did the Trajeneros. They have that little island where they have all the dolls, and then they have the Llorona.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That was
All
cool.
right.
So imagine that at night,
Hold
because
on.
it's freaking.
Oh, you took a picture of that?
Con su vieja. Show.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
Oh,
Llorona.
yeah. I forgot about that.
You know what? She looks like Jack Skellington, like Nightmare Before Christmas.
I was seeing that.
Right? Hold on. That's Jack
Dude,
Skellington.
like, it's creepy.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it looks crazy though, because it vanishes with your background.
Yeah, that does look cool.
You know, it's crazy. We just got back from Portland. We were there over the weekend, or we were there Thursday through today. And the last time we were there, we stayed at a haunted hotel. And Christina had a nightmare. It was the worst nightmare she's ever had, and I had to like slap her to wake her up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've never had any of those like scary nightmares. But you guys have?
Yes.
What's dream of Skippy?
Nah, more like astroplaning, where I feel like when I reactivate my whole DMT experience, it seems like I'm out of it. Like it seems like I'm back into that dimension and portal. It's like when like the really heavy REM sleep.
Luis, how is your face not like you must be sweating underneath that mask, right?
It's not a mask, bro. It's my face. Papa, you thought this was a mask? No way, this is me.
Oh, so you're actually not sweating. You're like keeping cool with the head covering.
That's what they're for.
You thought it was a mask?
Yeah.
No, dude, it's actually him.
Chino, what was your scary dream, Chino?
Oh, so I have two that I always remember.
I'm just gonna go to the label. I don't know.
There's one. I just passed the label, Tony.
Yeah, a little bit. Me too. So we're even. We're still even.
All right, cool. Even Steven.
Man, this is really good stuff.
There's a quick one that I have, which was the scar that I have on my lip, right here, above my lip. I don't know if you guys notice on my right hand side. My parents always told me not to take drinks into the room, right? Because you're gonna break a cup, you're gonna cut yourself. Well, that's what happened to me. That's why I have the scar right here. But remember how we had the mountains? We used to, so people don't know, where when they make the 105 freeway, we lived on 112th Street. They took down 113, 114, then you got Imperial, and that's where you have the freeway. So they took those blocks down, and we used to call it the mountains, because it's basically an empty lot, a whole block just of dirt.
Yeah.
And that's where we learned how to dirt bike ride, because of Melesio and all that stuff. And you had all the equipment to build the freeway, the 105 freeway. So one time, you guys remember when I used to live behind you, Tony? Our room upstairs, and I used to sleep by the window, and I was looking to the mountains, what we called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we called it the mountain because there was 3 mountains of 3 piles of dirt, but there were
it was just a little dome.
There were
Las
like
montañas.
actual hills, dude. There were hills, like
They're
actually,
like mountains to us. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, there were.
Oh,
that's why we called them the mountains, right? So, have you guys seen Insidious?
No, I haven't seen it.
You guys
I
haven't
think I
seen
have.
I've seen the trailer for it.
where the kid, well, like any movie in series, where you could actually, like I guess they say it's your spirit, where your body leaves your spirit leaves your actual body, and while you're sleeping, and then you could like wander around like anywhere and stuff like that. Well,
Yeah.
I've had that experience multiple times, and
Yeah, it's astral projection.
so I was seeing myself as I was sleeping. I was probably like 10 or so. I kneeled on my bed and I'm looking out the window, looking towards the mountains where the 105 freeway is, and there was a white dog, like a wolf type. And then the dog looked at me, the wolf or whatever it was, looked at me. When it looked at me, it had red eyes, and I got scared. So that, oh shit, and I fell back, and it rolled off my bed. I hit the nightstand. It broke the glass, and it cut my lip. But whole thing, I was seeing it in a top view, like on the angle of my room. I actually saw myself like an overview of myself. And I saw it, and I saw the whole thing, and then fucking, you know, my dad used to kick our ass. You guys know that, and fucking
Everybody.
Yeah, I know everybody knows it. Tony, thanks.
Well, no. I'm saying everybody got their ass kicked.
Yeah.
Who didn't?
So that happened to me, right? You know, I saw myself roll off the bed. The glass hits me, and fucking it breaks and cuts my lip. And Ruben got up right away, like, no, stop crying. My dad's gonna kick our ass. You know, stop. You know, Ruben got scared because he's like, hey, you know, they're gonna kick our ass. He didn't think I hurt you. And I'm like, dude, I'm fucking crying because I have blood in my hands and everything. That's how I fucking woke up. But I remember always seeing it from the top view of, I don't know.
I've never had that happen.
And the first time I got high with Marito and Beto, we're gonna go camping with Melesio.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I changed it to Melesio. We used to call him Molester.
Oh man, I never heard that.
So we yeah, so we're there, and fuck, I don't know if it was that chronic or whatever the fuck. And same shit, dude. I would see myself like a top view, and us doing all the bullshit that we were doing. But at that time, I wasn't sleeping. We were still awake.
Luis, doesn't it sound like there was something in his in whatever they was smoking? Like, that's not normal for you to like astral project or whatever you call it, right, Luis?
Yeah.
It depends. Yeah, it is. It depends what kind of strain of weed it is. Because there's like I know it's sativa and then indica. One of those is a head high and stuff like that. And one of them makes you fucking hallucinate.
Yeah, so I used to do that astral project a lot. I don't know, for some reason. And I told my wife about it. She's like, oh, you're weird, man, or whatever.
No, that's actually pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a long time, but I know. And when the movie Insidious came out, because that's what, you know, the kid and the dad are able to do, they astral project. But when you astral project, they say you see demons and all that stuff because your soul is out there, and they could grab your soul and you can't come back. So that's what the movie's based off of, where you're like in a coma because those demons got you.
Dude, if you wanna experience that, I recommend doing the isolation tags. There's one in Venice. So it's literally like sleep deprivation. What you do, you go inside this tank and it's filled with salt water, and it's like you cover your eyes and ears, and it's pitch black, and it fucks with your senses because you don't know what's up and down, because you're pretty much, your ears están tapados. There's nothing. It's like you really trip balls.
Yeah, I wanted to try it actually.
You tried it already?
No, I wanted to try it. I haven't found one.
I have.
No, there's one in Venice, dude. Let me know. I'll fucking roll with you. That's just fun.
Where it feels like you're floating, right? Or whatever?
Yes. Isolation tank, yeah. It's like for 2 hours. I think it was like $60 or something like that. For you, $60, 2 hours away. Yeah, it's good meditation, dude.
Have you ever had one of those dreams where you guys try screaming and you guys can never like get it out?
Yes.
So like you're screaming? Yeah.
I don't know if I have that one. Do you guys have this dream? I have this one dream so many times where I think it's because because when I was gonna graduate, it was really hard to graduate college for me. It was like fucking crazy hard. But anyways, I have this dream where it's like senior year, and I can't find the classes. I'm like, there's 2 classes I can't ever figure out where they are. I'm always late. I can never figure out what room they're in. Like, I'm running around. I'm like trying to find the counseling office to be like, where the hell is this freaking English class? I can't find it. So it's like I need to graduate, and I can never find the class that I need in order to like freaking graduate. But the best part is that's kind of a nightmare. And then I wake up, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, no more school. like that's like that. I always, there's a weird version of this not graduating. There's different versions of that dream.
What about you, Silos? You don't stress about like dreams about school or anything?
I haven't had. I've had similar dreams to that, but it's been a while since I've had an actual nightmare. It's been a very long.
But you've
time.
had a version of the thing I'm talking
Yes.
about?
Yes, I've had that
Oh.
version. Or it's like, or I need to turn in homework, but I can never finish it. I can never can get it in, or else.
No, you
Uh,
always
so-
gotta get it in, fool.
And
Always.
in my version, I'm in Hawthorne, and it's not a really big school, but I'm at like beyond the library. There's only like 3 rows of rooms, and I keep going from like one to the other. I'm like, where the hell is this class? Like, I can't find this class, and that fucks me up.
Hey, now that you bring up Hawthorne High School, I don't remember where the library is.
It was
I don't remember.
Oh
So it's
shit!
by like Diamond Hall, right?
Where
Or
was
by
the
the
library?
principal's office, right?
I take it back. You're right. I'm thinking LMS in my dreams. Lennox
Además,
Middle
it's kinda
School.
big. Wait, yo me acuerdo esa vez, güey, cuando we both got to detention because I saw some girl with water. Dude, fucking Tony was shitting bricks. I was like,
I
dude,
was.
just have a seat, bro. Yo bien like, I was so chill. I was like, yeah, they already know me here. Yo me metí como si nada, and Tony was like, what's gonna happen? I was like, dude, just chill, bro.
I remember. I felt like I was like in jail or something. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what Hawthorne. And Hawthorne's changed so much. Like, I don't even know.
Oh,
what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
probably not even there
It's a lot.
anymore.
Do they even have libraries anymore? What's the point of a library now? Everybody just goes on the internet. So
It's retro, right? So.
yeah.
Right.
Now,
Funny.
one of the dreams that I had that I always remember, and I always remember it. I haven't had it like so long, but remember we had that teacher who used to live next door to us, Tony. When I lived behind you.
Yeah.
You guys remember that
Was
old
it-
teacher?
Misa Dad.
We were kids, and she used to give us candies and everything.
She was kind of mean, but she was nice though in a weird way.
Yeah,
I remember.
So she
At
was
school.
mean at school, but she was nice outside of home, out
Yeah.
of work. Sorry, right? She was super
Yeah,
nice,
I remember that.
and she would give us candies and all that stuff, like, for me and Ruben and stuff like that. I don't know with you, Tony. The guy passed away. Her husband passed away. I was dreaming that. You remember my house when you would walk in? You walk in, it was the big living room, the kitchen, and then there was a back door, right by the
Right there, huh?
by the dining table, right?
Yeah.
That's where my dad kicked my ass again, because that's the view we had to the mountains, right? So we were telling you guys to the 105 freeway. When we had a circle table, I would always sit by the back door. That was my seat for dinner.
Because you need to get away.
No, because actually, because I'm a lefty, so me and Ruben would bump elbows all the time.
You're
'cause he's
left-handed?
right-handed. Tony, fucking, it's been 40 years, fucker. I'm lefty.
I didn't even know you were left-handed. No way, I didn't even know.
Yeah, I'm lefty.
Oh,
So-
shit.
I didn't know that. Oh shit.
So they.
So is
sent
it
me
hard
that-
for you to use scissors? That's what I've heard.
No.
Okay,
just use
never
them.
mind.
And after the guy passed, I don't know what the fuck, but it fucking triggered him in my brain, right? And I dreamed that he came to the front of the door. He walked upstairs, fucking knocked on the door. Everybody's having dinner, and I get up and I open the door, and he's like, "Hey, can I have a plate of food?" I'm like, "Okay." So I fucking in my mind, I'm like, "Okay, I'll get you a plate of food." So I walked to the kitchen, and then there was banging in the back door by the mountains, right by
Yeah.
the 105 freeway, and they're just like banging like hardcore, banging, dun, 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 dun. And then I opened the door, and it was the old man. Just it's raining, pitch black, pouring rain, and he's full of mud, and he's like, "Where's my plate of food?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I tried screaming, "Pa, pa," and I remember I couldn't scream. That's what I was telling you guys. Have you ever had any of those dreams?
Yeah.
And I felt like I was screaming my lungs out, and my parents and everybody in the family just eating, dude, like one of those movies. They're just fucking eating, ignoring me, and then I just woke up.
Ay.
But yeah, and it's like, dude, I was like, what the fuck? And I don't know what that, and I always remember that. It's been 20, 30 years.
But that
and
was
I
a
remember that,
dream, you're saying, right?
but that's a dream, but
Okay.
but that's one of those dreams where you feel that you can't breathe and you can't talk or scream or whatever, and no matter what you're doing. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. It's crazy.
Oh, we'll wrap it up. But the only memory I ever have of people coming and asking for food was Mario. I don't know. I just remember Mario would always come over. We had like a screen window with a freaking hole in it. It was all
Big asshole.
a big old torn hole to like
That's where we
pass
pass
stuff.
everything by?
Yeah, to pass stuff through there. And he'd like just come over for like cookies. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if we have any, but like it was always these like bootleg, like thick cookies, like a lot of bread and very little cream in between. And they were like two colors. I don't even know what those are anymore. But hey, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get this out tomorrow. Let's just put it that way. So everybody in the future, this is me on a Sunday night.
Drunk.
I'm going to do what I can. There's some people, actually, I've noticed, Carlos did send me a message that I complained about. I'll get back to the videos whenever I have time, when people show interest. And he sends a message of somebody saying, hey, where's the videos at? Tony's slacking. I'm like, people, this is not my full-time thing. I have a full-time job on top of all these other things. But if you guys want the ultimate version of this show, tomorrow I might even put Halloween music. I don't know if it's possible. On stillchillin.com, you guys can subscribe for I don't care what it is. You guys can put $1 a month. It doesn't matter. Well, if I ever start seeing that kind of stuff, I'll go back to making regular videos. But I got too much going on.
Things to do, man.
Yeah, too much.
We're only doing this for fun, kind of like whenever we get a chance. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is fun. Exactly. My point is, this is fun. This is fun enough for me. So we'll put out an audio version. That'll go out there. But if you guys want more, find a way to support the show, and we'll, spend some extra time to put that version out.
Get a nice cup like this one that I got at stillchillin.com.
Yep, and I got mine right here.
Click on the links below.
I gotta put a link one day.
You guys see that?
Hold on.
Oh shit! What the fuck is that?
Chamuco, pin that fool. El Chamuco.
Is that a real cat?
Yeah, that's his cat. Sick, right? Look at those eyes. Damn.
That's cool.
Chamuco, great drink.
Hey, Tony.
What's up?
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, people.
Have a happy Halloween, everybody.
Be safe out there. Don't drink and drive.
Later. Adios. If you like what you just heard, share links to our show with your friends. To help us get the word out, go to stillchillin.com to see how you can make more episodes possible. Thank you for listening.